program 1, first program ever. So this is the historic one, okay? And some people still think this is the best one. My wife does this one every day. She doesn't know any of them, it's just as this one. Okay, so off we go. Big toe, little toe, heel in contact with the floor, weight in the center of your feet, knees nice and soft and relaxed. Imagine you have a fat kangaroo's tail and just ease that down till it rests on the floor. Elbows sink down and the baton floats up to this level with your chest. Reach around a huge bubble and rest your chin on an invisible apple. Imagine your head's attached to the ceiling by a string, and then imagine all your muscles just melting away and everything just sinks down, so you're just held there by your skeletal system. Right. Visualize a ball of energy between your arms, rotating horizontally, pushing energy down your left arm through the baton and up the right. Off we go. And then reverse, rotate the other way, pushing energy down your right arm through the baton and up the left. Keep your shoulder blades open, push your spine back, rest on your invisible apple again, drive your head back, keep pushing back, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, relax, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep squeezing together and slide your shoulder blades into your back pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax your arms. Shoulders roll back and down. Sit on your kangaroo's tail. Expand your chest all directions. Lengthen your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep pushing. 5, 6, 7. And relax. Come to goat riding stance, hip width and a half. Push your bum back, bend your knees as if you're trying to sit down on a chair behind you, and you should push back so far that your toes come off the floor. And then stretch your arms in the opposite direction. Lift your thumbs to the ceiling. 1, 2, keep stretching. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, relax, come into a riding horse, and then just sit down nice and comfortably. Just relax your pelvis in that position. Off we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And relax. Lengthen your neck. Turn as far as you can towards the window. Hands on the other side, and try and push your head against your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then completely release. You should be able to turn your head another couple of inches. Hold that new position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then ease your head round another couple of inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and gently release your neck. Lengthen your neck, turn as far as you can the other way till your head locks. Hands on your head, try and turn your head to the front. 1, 2, 3, keep pushing. 4, 5, 6, 7, completely relaxed. Turn your head another couple of inches. Hold that new position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fingers on your head. Ease your head round another couple of inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax. Drive your head back until it sticks. Hands on your forehead. Try and push your head forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Completely relaxed. Take your head back another couple of inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And relax. Okay. So, light shining on me. No, although I should know this by now. Okay, so today we're just doing 7 repetitions on each movement. Nice and relaxed. We're timing the breathing to it, but it's don't over breathe. Nice and easily. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep everything soft and easy. Off we go. So sit on your kangaroo's tail. Ring the bell. So off we go. Breathe in up on the balls of your feet. And out, elbows relaxed down. 2, in. And out, slowly lower. 3, in. And out. 4, in. And out. 5, in. And out. 6, in. And out. 7, in. And out. And then you come into a riding horse and do the same thing. In, up on the balls of your feet, out, heels down, and then a nice squat. Keep your sternum lifted, don't lean forward in the squat, okay? Sliding down a pole. Smile, that's it. Off we go. In. And out. 2, in. And out. 3, in. And out. 4, in. And out. 5, in. And out. 6, in. And out. 7, in. And out. And in. Out. Relax. Just kick your heels down. Okay. So next, oh, hang on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's right. Monkey dancing. So from here, a nice deep squat to riding horse. It's not from riding horse to straight legs. Okay, that's a cheat. Riding horse to straight legs is a cheat. So it's a nice deep riding horse. Hips parallel with your knees if you can. And then we bounce up and twist. You don't transfer the weight from one side to the other. It's all with your legs. Off we go. So go 1 and across. 2 across. 3 across. 4 across. 5 across. 6 across. 7 across. And relax. Okay, feel that a little bit on your legs. Kick your heels down. We'll have a little recall there. Breathe in and breathe out. Riding horse again. So breathe in, Baton rises up till it lines up at the center of your chest. Breathe out, rotate your center towards the wall. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly rotate in and out. 2, in and out. In and out. 3, in and out. Rotate around the center of the baton, in and out. 4, in and out. In and out. 5, in and out. In and out. 6, in and out. In and out. 7, in and out. In and out. In, back to the center. Out, relax. Looking around, sometimes when we're turning, your arms are getting away from your center a bit. Sometimes your arms are going too far across. Remember, generally speaking, not always, your navel follows the center of the baton. So it's exercising your waist all the time you're doing these movements. Okay, next, bear stance. Disperse the hornets. So this one, the elbow sinks, push back as you breathe in, as you breathe out. You come back to the start position. Start position isn't down here, it's here. Always come back to, lines up at the center of your chest. So the window side elbow is going to drop first. So off we go. 1. And breathe out. 2, in and out. 3, in and out. 4, in and out. 5, in and out. 6, in and out. 7, in and out. Reverse, in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, in. Keep the tongue on the roof of your mouth throughout. Out. 3, in and out. Remember your navel's following. 4, in and out. 5, in and out. 6, in and out. 7, in and out. And relax, kick your heels down. Next, still in bear stance, circle the moon. So as you breathe in, you circle back, elbows spread. As you breathe out, complete the circle, elbows sink, but keep your back straight as you do this movement. Don't curve your spine. So off we go. So this is our start position. Breathe in, circle back and out. 2, in and out. 3, in and out. 4, in and out. 5, in and out. 6 in and out. 7 in and out. Reverse in and out. 2 in and out. 3 in and out. 4 in and out. 5 in and out. 6 in and out. 7 in and out. And relax your shoulders, heels together, breathe in and breathe out. Next, avoid the arrows. We used to do this as one move, but everybody's complaining their shoulders are aching too much, so we split it into 2. But if you practice at home, you can put this and the next one together in one movement if you wish. So off we go. So sit on your kangaroo's tail. Breathe in, elbows sink. Breathe out, turn your waist. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 in. Keep the knees still, out, all turning with the waist. In, out. 3 in and out. In and out. 4 in and out. In and out. 5 in and out. 6 in and out. 7 in and out. In and out. In and out. Relax. Next one is from the same movement, that's why you can put the 2 together. This one, as you breathe in, as you breathe out, you lengthen this side of the body, opening the rib cage. So it's not going to be a very big movement. If I let my shoulder drift and straighten my arm, it looks a big movement, but that's not doing the exercise correctly. Your shoulder stays in your socket. Just open this side of the rib cage. Okay, off we go. We're going to start with the window side first. Breathe in. And breathe out, lengthen that side. In and out, other side. In and out. In and out. 3 in and out. In and out. 4 in and out. In and out. 5 in and out. In and out. 6 in and out. In and out. 7 in and out. In and out. In and out. Relax. Relax your shoulders. Well done. Heels together. Breathe in and breathe out. You need to take a sip of water because it's a bit humid in here today. Just have a little sip. The next one is leg triangle. So that's 3 hip widths. And your legs are straight, but they're not locked. I can move my Can waggle my knees around, they're not tight. So the legs are straight, I'm not locking them, okay? And keep them relaxed, try and keep them relaxed. When you do the turning action, you will feel legs will tighten up a little bit, but you're aiming for the hamstrings, not your lower back. So as you breathe in, we just hinge forwards. It doesn't matter how far down you go. Don't try and go too far, okay? As long as you're feeling a nice stretch on the hamstrings, the exercise is working. So off we go. Going to turn towards the wall, which is that side first. Nice, relax. 1, breathe in, twist, and out. Hinge forwards. Breathe in, lift and twist the other side. Breathe out. 2, in, lift, twist, and out. 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 4, in, lift, twist, and out. In, lift, twist, and out. 5, in, lift, twist, and out. In, lift, twist, and out. 6, in, lift, twist, and out. In, lift, twist, and out. 6, in, lift, twist, and out. In, lift, twist, and out. 7, in, lift, twist, and out. In, lift, twist, and out. In, lift, twist, and out. Relax. Good. Keep your heels down. Oh, sometimes I usually say hug your tree like this. I'm going to change this slightly. I'm going to say hug your bubble, okay? Like a soap bubble. See, the tree is quite stiff, isn't it? So if you're hugging the tree, you could be stiff, but if you're hugging a bubble, a soap bubble, you've got to be really careful you don't burst it, and so it keeps that nice softness. So just in case anybody gets confused when they say hug your bubble, that's what I mean. Okay. So what we've got next? Bow to the emperor. So this one's heels together, knees relaxed. So as you breathe in, you come to this position. As you breathe out, you lean nice forward, nice straight back. Breathe in and breathe out. So nice, smooth movement. Off we go. Breathe in, elbows sink to lift your arms. Breathe out, hinge forward, keep your knees relaxed. Breathe in and breathe out. We'll do this one a little bit slower to check everything's nice and safe. Breathe in, second set. Breathe out, hinge forwards nice and slowly, no rapid movements. Breathe in and breathe out. 3, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. 4, in and out. In and breathe out. 5, in and out. In and out. 6, in and out. In and out. 7, in and out. In and out. Relax. So the next one is a little more vigorous. but we should be warmed up after that last one. So we bear stance on this one, and you hold the baton. We used to hold it on the ends here, but today we're going to change it, I think, to make it a little bit easier for us, because some people are losing their baton when they're doing this. So just going to hold the ends of the baton, not too tightly, nice and relaxed. So this time you breathe in, you push your arm down, open the lung meridian up here. As you breathe in, driving the arms down. As you breathe out, you just gently swing forwards, fingers to the ceiling, and then we breathe in back again. Okay, keep your knees relaxed and slightly bent. So, okay, nice and easy. So we go in and out. 2, in, drive the hands down and out, hands to the ceiling. 3, in and out. 4, in and out. 5, in and out. 6, in and out. 7, in and out. And in and out, relax. Okay. Next, one of my favorite exercises, heels together, lift, sky, press, earth, knees relax. So breathe in, hug your bubble. Breathe out, lift your chalice to the sky. Get all that lovely energy. Breathe in, breathe out, lean over the gate and feed the dog. Okay? So I'm saying lean over the gate because you can, don't push your bum back. You're leaning over. Okay? Keeping everything nice and correct. So off we go. Sit on your kangaroo's tail. Rest your chin on your invisible apple. Nice posture. Breathe in and out. In, hug your bubble. And out. 2, in, bubble. Out, chalice. In, out, dog. 3, in and out. In and out. 4, in and out. In and out. 5, in and out. In and out. 6, in and out. In and out. 7, in and out. In and out. In, hug your bubble. Out, relax. Just let your energy settle for a moment. Okay, next we're going to stand proud. So you're going to have your baton behind you in this position. Sit in your kangaroo's tail. As you breathe in, you drive your fingers downward, try and lengthen your spine in the opposite way. Okay, so it's a good one for strengthening our lungs. Right, so off we go. Breathe in, stretch tall, fingers down. Breathe out. 2, in, deep breath. And breathe out. 3, in and out. 4, in and out. 5, in and out. 6, in and out. 7, in and out, relax. And just relax. Number 2. Next one, release the arrow. So we come to riding horse. This is slightly different. It looks similar to a squat, but it isn't a squat really. So your feet are turned out from this position. As you breathe in, you come to this position and you push your bum back, squat back from here. Now, as you breathe out, your knees stay still and you push your pelvis through to straighten your legs. Okay? So you should really feel it on your opening your hip joints, not so much on your legs. So feel it opening your hip joints and putting some power in your buttocks. Okay? Right, off we go. Breathe in. And breathe out. Drive your pelvis through. Breathe in. And again, breathe out. Drive your pelvis through. 3, breathe in. And breathe out. Drive the pelvis through. 4, in. And breathe out. 5, in. And out. 6, in. And out. 7, in. And out. And relax. Just kick your heels down. So next we're going to stir the pot. So we're coming into a nice dragon stance from here. Rear foot 45 degrees, front knee pointing forwards. And we're going to just circle the pot. Don't make that circle too big. Your pelvis goes directly backwards and forwards. Imagine you have headlights and they're shining forwards. They don't point to the side, but your waist turns. It's a waist exercise, okay? So nice little movement forwards and back. So off we go. So we're going to go from wall to window this way first. Off we go. Breathe out, circle round, in, complete the circle. 2, out, in, 3, out, in, 4, out, in, 5, out, in, 6, out, in, 7, out, in, reverse, out, opposite way, in, still keeping the hips square, out, in, 3, out, in, 4, out, in, 5, out, in, 6, out, in, 7, out, in. And then we swap over. Same thing, they'll keep everything soft and relaxed, no tension. Off we go. And again, we'll go this way first. Off we go. Out. In, like the elbows to spread as you come back. Out, elbows sink. In, elbows spread. 3, out. In. 4, out. In. 5, out. In. 6, out. In. 7, out. In. Reverse, out. In. 2, out. In. 3, out. In. 4, out. In. 5, out. In. 6, out, in, 7, out, in, and relax. And last of the standing ones for a while. This one, we pulse the demons. On this one, nice and relaxed as you breathe out. Comfortable step forwards. Keep your body upright and you go down. Go down as far as you like. You can go right the way down if you want, or just a little bit, as if you're sliding down a pole. What you mustn't do is lean forwards. If you lean forward, you overstrain your front knee. So just make sure it's comfortable, you're working well within your natural abilities. Okay, so as you breathe in, you hug your bubble. Breathe out, we step. Okay, so breathe in. We alternate the legs, so wall side first. Breathe out. In. Window side, out. In. 2, out. In. Out. 3, in. And out. In. Out. 4, in. And out. In. And out. 5, in. And out. In. And out. 6, in. And out. In. And out. 7, in. And out. In. And out. In. And out. Recall. Breathe in. And breathe out. And grab your mat. Right, okay. Row the boat. Off we go. Breathe in, lean back, spread the elbows. Breathe out forwards. 2, in. And out. 3, in. And out. 4, in. And out. 5, in. And out. 6, in. And out. 7, in. And out. In. And out. In. And out, relax. So same position, start position for the next one. So we're leaning back 45 degrees, but this time you're going to brush the foot. So your right hand goes around your left knee and left hand around your right knee. Sorry, brush the knee, not brush the foot. Okay, ready? Nice and relaxed, so off we go. So the right hand's going to go around the left knee first, and we're going to alternate each time. So off we go. Breathe in, lift your sternum, and breathe out, right round the left. In, left round the right. 2, in, and right round left. In, left round right. 3, in, and right round left. In, and left round right. 4, in, and right round left. In, left round right. 5, in, and right round left. In, and left round right. 6, in, right round left. In, left round right. 7, in, and right round left. in, and left and right, in, and out, relax. Just have a little rest. Imagine a ball of energy in your belly. Breathe in, roll the ball forwards. Breathe out, roll it back again. Okay, then we work the shuttles. So, spread your legs. Now, depending on your flexibility, ladies are generally more flexible in this position than gentlemen. So, spread the legs, lean back, and this time you're going to turn towards the foot. Turn towards the other foot. I say turn towards the foot, I don't mean you bend your back and try and reach the foot. Your back stays the same height, and your sternum's lifted and your back stays straight. Okay? Right. Off we go. We're going to twist to the yellow side, to the left-hand side first. Breathe in, lean back, twist. Breathe out. Red side, in, twist, out. Yellow, in, twist, out. Red, in, twist, out. 3, in, twist, left side, out. In, twist, right. 4, in, twist, left. In, twist, right. 5, in, twist, left. In, twist, right. 6, in, twist, left. In, twist, right. 7, in, twist, left. In, twist, right. In, twist to the front, out, relax. Okay, everyone? So next we're going to walk the hills. So this is just a basic stomach curl, really. So when we're in this position, we breathe in. When you breathe out, the Baton rises up your legs, but it's only because your body's curling. The arms don't work separate from the body. So you breathe in, as you breathe out, you curl up. Breathe in. Doesn't matter how high you curl, as long as you're feeling that strengthening effect on the stomach. Okay. Off we go. Breathe in. And breathe out. Nice and slowly slide up the legs. Breathe in back. 2, slide. Breathe in back. 3, slide. In back. 4, slide. In back. 5, slide. In back. 6, slide. And back. 7, slide. And back. And breathe out, relax. Put a ball of energy in your belly. Breathe in, roll the ball forwards. Breathe out, roll it back again. Then straighten your right leg, lift it an inch above the floor, and in between reps, you come back to this position so you don't rest on the floor. And as you breathe in, we're going to just arms above your head, pushing through your heel, lifting your leg as high as you can, comfortably without straining. So off we go. Right leg, breathe in. Breathe out lower. 2, breathe in. And breathe out. 3, in and out lower. 4, in and lower. 5, in and lower. 6, in, nice deep breath, and out. 7, in and out. Change legs. Same thing the other way. Off we go, pushing through the heel. Breathe in. Breathe out lower. 2, in and out. 3, in and out. 4, in and out. 5, in and out. 6, in and out. 7, in and out. Relax. Put your attention in your belly, that ball of energy. Breathe in, roll it forwards. Breathe out, roll it back again. Then we roll on to our left-hand side. Arms above your head, holding your baton. Bend the lower leg so you've got plenty of support. So your ankle, hip, shoulders are all in line. And again, just an inch from the floor. As you breathe in, we're going to lift, keeping that foot parallel. Don't turn the toe to the ceiling. Keep the foot parallel. Doesn't matter how high we lift. It's just working the hip joint. So off we go. Breathe in and out. 2, in and out. 3, in and out. 4, in and out. 5, in and out. 6, in and out. 7, in and out. Relax. And then we roll over the other side. Same movement. Bottom leg bent, other leg straight. Again, expressing through the heel, foot parallel. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. 4, in and out. 5, in and out. 6, in and out. 7, in and out. Relax. And then we roll over onto our face. Now it's really important on this movement you keep your pelvis touching the floor. You don't lift your pelvis because that's the way you will strain your back. So if you're everything nice and relaxed, your leg as straight as you can be. As you breathe in, you push your heel, let your chin drift forwards. As you breathe out, lower your head. As you lift and lower your rear heel. Okay, keeping the leg as straight as possible. It will bend a little bit, but don't worry about that. But the intention is to keep it straight. So off we go. Right leg first. Breathe in and out. 2, in and out. Keep pushing that heel away from you. 3, in and out. 4, in and out. 5, in and out. 6, in and out. 7, in and out. Relax. And then we do the same thing the other way. Off we go. In and out. 2, in and out. 3, in and out. 4, in and out. 5, in and out. 6, in and out. 7, in and out. And tuck your knees under. Sit back, have a nice stretch. And then when you're ready, come to a kneeling position. Give your head plenty of time to clear. Don't spring to your feet. And then when you're ready, pop your mats away. As normal, cheek cut out, so elbows down, line up with the centre of your chest. And fingers heavy, off we go. Breathe in. Hold it there, breathe out. Elbows down, breathe in to the belly. Breathe out. Keep your knees bent, breathe in, arms between your legs. Really crush your belly. Hold your breath. And breathe out. Unwind to the elbows down position. Breathe into the belly, breathe in. Breathe out. Fingers heavy, breathe into your chest, breathe in. And breathe out. Relax your elbows, relax your back. Let any excess energy run away. Pivot towards your right heel, turn your belly towards your heel, step inwards and adjust your feet. Well done, everyone.